and placed before us a message of grace. That if we believe in Him, and we accept what He's done for us as the one who went before us, who were struggling to keep this law, He fulfilled it as the Son of God and also as a Son of Man. God coming in flesh, representing us as a human being, going through all of the things that we went through, fulfilling all the requirements of the law without fail. And He did it on our behalf. He credited it to us and improved the law and gave us a new and a better covenant that is established on better promises. And so He presents to us the law wrapped up in this one small package. And this package is love. And He said, love God and love your neighbors as yourself. And you would have fulfilled the law. That's all you have to do. Just love God and love your neighbors as you do yourself, and you would have fulfilled the law. He simplified for us. That's why God says that He is the head of the church. It's He that went before us and placed Himself in harm's way and died for all of our sins. That's why He's the head of the church. So God told me, remind them who the head of the church is. God told me, Fellowman, remind them who the head of the church is. And the head of the church is Jesus. And so one day we hear Jesus said this to the disciples. Jesus said, it's more beneficial that I go so that the Spirit could come. Jesus, who is the head of the church, began to tell His disciples it's more beneficial for them that He go so that the Spirit of God could come. Listen to those words. He's telling the disciples that it is more beneficial that He go to the Father, that He go back to His Father so that He could send the Spirit of God back. What? I know the disciples didn't want to hear that. But what Jesus is saying there, He's saying that if He stayed around, the disciples would not grow. The disciples will not get to the spot that He's at. Why? Because the Spirit wouldn't come. And the Spirit could only live in clean vessels. And Jesus has to die for our sins and shed His blood so that the disciples could be clean. So when He died, He would go back to the Father. Hence why every time a person died, the Spirit go right back to the Father. So He's telling them it's more beneficial that He go. He has to die on the cross for our sins and go back to the Father so that His Spirit could now come to live in us again.